Welcome back, YouTube, to my Harvest Moon DS playthrough, 100%, part 44. I will be handing out candy today. Even though it's raining, I believe everybody should still be here. And I guess it's not really candy, it's going to be desserts, because I changed it up last year as well. I think I gave them cookies, and now this year I am going to give them... Hello? I'm going to give them, oh, it might be just because of how I'm facing my mic. Anyway, I'm going to give them chocolate cookies. I'm changing it up a bit, because it says that I can give them chocolate cake and cookies, so I'll keep testing it out and until I get it wrong, which thankfully I did do a save beforehand, so we shouldn't have a problem. I also, very clearly, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened in the few days that it took for me to get the Halloween in the game, or the Pumpkin Festival, whatever it's called. There's so many different names for this festival at this point, with so many farming simulator games. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I got there. I almost feel like I don't have enough light on. Almost. I also don't know if I had my colors right for my background the last few times since I came back from the Halloween colors. It feels like my colors haven't been on point in the back. So I changed the green and purple around. The purple kind of looks like purple now, but I don't know, man. My eyes are always playing tricks on me, I swear to God. But, enough about my eyeballs. Oh, and then of course, like, the first time I loaded into this day, it was a snowstorm. Immediately, for the first day of winter. And I'm just like, no. So I had to do another quick reload, because I am not going to deal with storms. We already had enough bullshit to deal with weddings, and I'm only willing to put up with one more wedding. Possibly two, if Lumina and Rock... I can ever get Lumina and Rock to work. Possibly. I don't know if I can get it to work in winter. Because for one, I don't even remember if it specifies sunny. I know it does not specify season. So if anything, I will try for it every once in a while. And then obviously if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will definitely try only on sunny days. Oh my God. Obviously only try on sunny days. Not snowy ones. Okay. And don't worry, I keep throwing yams. Because I'm an idiot. I keep throwing them. We definitely did complete our fall crops at being level 4. And I believe I'm just not going to do anything crop related anymore. Unless it's like super necessary. Because, I mean, really, the only crop that matters right now is yams. So, we'll sadly have to wait until next autumn. But next autumn, I definitely plan on making as much as my farm space available for yams. And then, like I said, for summer, we'll put the pineapple and the corn in the waterfall cave in hopes that we can actually get them up to level 4. I don't know if it'll work, especially for the pineapples with how long they take, but let's hope. We might have to wait for one more frickin' season, because that's just how my luck is. But yeah, I think next year I'm going to be taking a break from crops, just because I want to try and work on the watering of squares and being healed. That's pretty much going to be the gist of what we're going to be doing. Not gonna lie, that's it. I need to get through it, and I need to call it good. Yeah, like I said, for some reason I just feel, other than not being able to pocket my yams, I feel like my lights and stuff aren't as bright as they usually are. Not that it's, obviously, not that it hurts it at all because of how awesome my new camera is. No problem there. I also really wish this cough would leave me the alone, but it won't. It is haunting me. I also remembered when I was doing the last day, because I had already prepped a bunch of cookies to begin with, or at least 2 cookies, but I kind of forgot that potpourri does come around even though we don't live in Friends of Mineral Town. But I am gonna... Wait a minute. No, stop. I am gonna change it up. Like I mentioned, we're gonna make chocolate cookies. Cookie and chocolate. I had to make sure. I know it's a very simple recipe, but I ain't about to mess it up, okay? Cookie. Chocolate. Cook. Oh, oven, obviously. Cook. Bap, 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 bap. Chocolate cookies! Write it down, write it down. Write it down, YouTube. I am trying to think, though, of what else we could... I could really... Oh, man, I can't think. I don't know. I feel like I had something I wanted to say, to ask YouTube, to, you know, try to get some comments down there. I already picked you guys up, right? Yes. Okay. I was about to say, first child should be here. Hey, open the door. Is the rain suddenly gone? Yeah, it is. Gotta love it. Why are you different? Anyway, here you go. I hear that today is Pumpkin Festival. I came to get some sweets. Thanks, you sure are cool. The good thing is that if at least they don't accept it, I at least have a little bit of a win, because, a little bit of a win from the fact that I still just have chocolate sitting in my fridge, so everything will be okie dokie. I also really like the transition from autumn into winter, because I don't have to worry about picking or destroying any crops. It's all done for me. I don't have to worry about shit. Oh, the mushroom house did get done. I did not show you guys the pain that I went through to figure out how to do it. I thought it would be a little bit more explanatory. It wasn't. It wasn't. So I had to look on the guide to see how to get the mushroom house started. You do need I didn't update that. A log, a piece of lumber to set down first, which is why there's lumber there. You need to set down the lumber, and then you need to put the seeds on, which I put the seeds on because, I mean, clearly you can see the lumber, like, hanging on this ledge, this side of the ledge. I threw it up here, and it worked. So, as long as you have lumber there, you can easily plant mushrooms. But you need to have the lumber there first. Now, I didn't look too far into the fact of when they finally do grow, if I'll need to place another thing of lumber there. I'm not too sure about that one. But even if I need to, it's not like I'm low on lumber anywhere, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Sheepy sheepies. God, I wish we also had the 300 sheep wool thing. That moment that every day I don't get the, or not every day, every week in the game that I don't get the 300 wool, I keep thinking about selling chickens. Or letting chickens go so I can have another building for sheep. I know I could technically let the cows go to make it slightly easier, but I don't want to let the cows go just because I still like having one of everything. Even in my Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar playthrough, I'm still trying to accumulate one of everything. At least one of everything. Which was funny, because that's kind of how I treated... Well, actually, with my Tamagotchis, I always wanted 2 of everything. Don't ask me why I bought 2 of every, like, generation of Tamagotchi that I actually bought, but I did. I don't know why. And because my body hates me so much... I'll be back. I gotta take a quick break. Good lord. Best part is that I act like this is a surprise. Every freaking week. Well, it may not happen every week while I'm recording, but I do love that I act like it's a surprise when I know it's bound to happen because of what I have. This fucking cow did it to me while I was off recording too, and it's still being a bitch. Fine, I'll destroy my arm muscles for a measly large milk. No winners, by the way. Still no winners from our farm. You guys are all disappointments in my eye. Never single one of you. Because even when I've given you love, and we haven't had any animals pass in a long time, you guys still disappoint me in the festivals. They're definitely making everyone believe that I'm still not keeping care of my animals well. They're still making sure everybody thinks that. And that's mean. That's mean. I don't know if I did all of them. I did you? Did you? Okay, I did. I lost count, because as soon as that brown cow didn't give me what I wanted, I got mad. I got mad. Same thing with you guys. You guys are pretty freaking pointless. Maybe I could just get rid of both of the barns and just both of the coops and just have one coop with 2 ducks and 2 chickens. And obviously we'd be keeping Totoro and Kiki, by the way. Clearly we'd be keeping Totoro and Kiki. They were the ones that were asked to be named special by... Ooh, what am I doing? Asked to be specially named. So they will stay. They shall stay. Oh, God! I'm almost forgetting. Okay, I think it is at 8. I think it's every 2 hours. But I panicked bigly because I screwed up on the other festival day. I screwed up! Open the door, come on! At least chocolate cookies work. Today is the Pumpkin Festival. You have to give kids candy today. So trick or treat. I would give you candy if it would let me make candy, but I can't make candy. Thanks, Nick. I can't make candy. Honestly, I don't even know if there's ever a Harvest Moon game that lets you make candy. I feel like it's a lot of sweets and desserts, but I don't think there's anything that's just straight candy. When I think about candy, I definitely think about... I kind of think of Stardew Valley? Did Stardew Valley have candy? Maybe. I don't super remember. Hey, if you can believe it, since I didn't do a whole lot of days off from recording, we didn't really make big waves. We didn't really make big waves on the how many times left. We're still not under 100. Obviously, I will still tell you guys of the count after we're done. Or at the end. But, yeah. And I might go ahead and sell... what yams I have on me today. Just so I can also... Please open the door. Ugh. So I can also, you know, give you guys the count for the season. Share the snacks with me just for kids? It's not fair. Thank you, Nick. Alright, we have completed it. We have given... I have done the trick-or-treating that I wish I could do in real life. What else did I say I needed? I love that I was talking about stuff that I needed to do and already forgot. Oopsie. Sent the mushroom away. Oh yeah, sell the yams. Nick, welcome. Sell the yams, give the 2 gifts that I'm obliged to give. And call it a day. I also really haven't gotten a lot of red magic flowers. 8. Which is odd, because I did leave this stuff pretty well cut, I would assume. But I'm kind of wondering if... I probably could have cut, like, everything sooner. And maybe it would have helped. But I think in the past years that I tried to pile up on red magic grass, it didn't, red magic flower? Yeah, red magic flower. It didn't do well. I never got a lot. So at least we still have 1 random big fish that we caught, and maybe more in the future. Maybe. Who knows? Curry rice for the child. Tuesday at midnight. We have to remember, Tuesday at midnight, we gotta talk to our girl, our backup girl. I'm so happy I met you, Nick, really. Okay, let's go home. Let's sell the yams that we have. And then we'll get the seasonal count. I don't like how sometimes I'm just standing in a bad-looking spot. Alright, what's the seasonal count? How bad is it? Not even 10,000. Not even 10,000. Yeah, I feel like I need to turn my light on. Turn my light up a bit. That is, terrifying. To think. We are just failing that badly. Hold up. Oh, no, I need to fucking with it. Okay. Alright, there, I turned it up 1 more notch. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that feels a little better. A little. Anyway. Sorry, I got picky about it. Yeah, Tuesday's the night that we gotta stay up late. Tuesday's the night that we gotta stay up late, and... I will not... I'm making the promise now. Wait, hold on. What's the weather? I will... It shouldn't be bad, because tomorrow is when Thomas comes around, but still have to check. I will not save scum whatever Thomas's request is. I'm certain that whatever Thomas comes up with, we should have no problems. No problems whatsoever at doing what we need to do. I do kind of wish that I would have left the middle piece in there for the yam, or for just so I could have, you know, water more stuff. Because that's one of the things that is keeping me alive during these moments when I'm trying to get... Yeah, when I'm trying to water to get the 50,000 squares of ground water. I can't believe we still haven't hit that. I am actually shocked we haven't hit that. But then, if I'm shocked at the fact that we haven't hit that, then I can't be that upset about us not having 50,000 yet for fish. Sorry. That has actually been bugging me for a very long time. That this has just been here. So I've been wanting to clean it up. not that tired. The days would go a little bit faster like this for me as well if I didn't do everything else that I do. Okay, screwing that up. Well, I guess the only thing that I do outside of what you saw, what I basically do when I'm recording with you guys, the only thing that I do different is, I just sit in the spring until about 6 o'clock at night. Unless, well, no, still about 6 o'clock at night, even when it's a Tuesday, because I go to try to fish at the beach. Gotta try fishing. Oh, yeah. 8:10. I guess it's also the season for the white grass, but we don't need any of that. Not anymore. We made friends with the people that liked it, so not a big deal. I'm a little annoyed that none of the stuff went away. That all of it's still here. Mushrooms? No. Oh yeah, okay, so the grass is gone as of right now. Does that mean it will be forever gone? Most likely. But as of right now, it is gone. It might not be gone forever if nothing... I would say if nothing spawns on where I had the grass, then it'll probably be there in spring. Probably. But I'm also not gonna lie, I think in terms of how this game wanted you to really take care of animals, I never took care of them as seriously as I could have. I still didn't like bringing them outside. I still didn't like, I still didn't really like doing any of that. And I mean, like I said, even with the touch glove, when I saw how much it was destroying my screen protector, I even stopped doing the touch glove minigames. I just can't, really? Really? I just cared, oh my god, cared more about my screen than the animals that demanded my extra attention with the minigame. I liked keeping my stuff in good condition. I say, even though I never did buy a screen protector for my Switch, and I kind of wish I did, because I didn't notice until kind of way too late into it that, when putting the Switch into the dock and taking it out, and especially when I would stream, how much I streamed games off of the Switch by now, I never paid that close attention to how I was setting in there. And I should have, because there's little bumps, I guess is how you call it? Little bumps or something on the inside of the dock that would keep it in the center to help keep it on the things. And, yeah, it scratched up the side of my screen, and I realized it, like, way too late. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable, and I fucking hate it. I also don't think it's a very good idea after the screen has been scratched to put a screen protector on it. So now I'm just really super careful when I put my Switch in and out of the dock. For people who have not done it to their screen yet, or are recently buying the Switch 2, which I don't know if it's the same for the Switch 2 dock, careful when putting it in and out. Careful. And definitely don't, like, wiggle the dock with your Switch inside of it. Try to keep it, you know, even. Which obviously the wiggling of the dock for me was plugging and unplugging the capture card. That was pretty much the two ways that I did it, is because of how often I was taking my Switch out to either play it, or, either play it, stream it, or anything like that. So be careful, especially if you're somebody that's like me, that cares about keeping their stuff in at least somewhat decent condition. Fuck off. Okay, I will do it now. And YouTube, you could also make your guess if it'll happen. Which would be so funny if it ends up happening in this part anyway. If we don't get the 300 wool by the end of this year, or no, it'll work both ways. I'll say it this way though, if we get the 300 wool before the end of this year, I will not add more barns. I will live with the setup that we have, keep as many of keep what animals we have now, I will live with it. But that's only if we get the wool. No. We get the wool before the end of winter. So make your guesses, YouTube. Will it happen or not? Well, I'm sorry that it's not 10 yet. Y'all wake up way too late. At least the sprites that go to work earlier than 10. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm going to give you a medal. What do you mean? I think that was one casino medal. As sad as that is, I think it was one casino medal. I did say I would consider the wonderful stones. I did say I would consider it, because there was one wish that I wanted. Let's see. List of mine items. Alright. The wonderful stones are in rocks, and they're in floors that end in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So technically, I don't even have to go that deep. I don't have the sword. I don't have the sword in my pocket anymore. There we go. I was like, I kind of took that out ages ago. Okay, we have the sword. Because we don't need to go that far into the mine, I don't think we'll need medicine. I feel like we should be fine. Let me at least sit in this stuff one more time just to be like 100% sure. 1150. And then we'll do our hunting of the wonderful stones, because there is one wish that I am most interested in. I don't remember the wish, though. You know what? I almost don't even know if there is a wish that I want. Now that I'm actually looking it over again and rereading it with a new face or whatever, I'm not really seeing anything that I care about. Obviously, give me an HS. Oh, the HS medal. That's, I think, what the baby sprite gave me. It just increases my current casino medals. Increase friend points. Raise shipping price. Give me an item. Maybe I'll just do the raise shipping price. Why not? I'm clearly not making enough money. I gotta do something. Or I could go for the special item. I could also go for the special item that the Harvest Goddess gives. Why not? Anyway. Stop falling asleep, you lazy bastard. Okay. Well, to floor 10 we go. Guys, remember the process? I hope you do. Because we're keeping it the same no matter what. Oh. No. Great start. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many that angrily came toward me. Not a fan. Maybe I should have brought something. Maybe. I feel like if I fell down a hole, it would take me way too far past 10. I feel like it wouldn't be good. Then again, I don't even think I'm gonna find a hole. That's fine too. Honestly, that's fine. Okay. Even better. Wait. Wait. Gotta have the sword out. Yes, please. Yeah. I think even with getting to these lower levels, I think I might as well bring medicine just to be on the safe side. It's not looking great. I have to use too much to just be able to swing. Or to keep it safe for me. I have to use too much stamina. The animals are vicious. Oh my god. There's like no reason for y'all to be that angry. Absolutely no reason. Oops. Oh, okay, there it is. I love it. One of these days, I'll either save it when I have the sword out, or I'll just remember instinctively that I have the stupid hoe out. Well, I was kind of hoping to hit that fly, or whatever it is, the bug that's flying. Okay. Can we at least make it to 10? Hopefully. I don't know if we will, honestly. I'm kind of getting bullied hard by the ducks. Which is really funny that I'm getting bullied so bad with them. With they were never the problem to begin with. so much finesse. Time to get bullied. We survived. Our fatigue is only a little up, so that's good. And now this is where we're gonna be a pain, huh? Okay. You want to know kind of the worst part of what's happening with my brain right now is that I don't remember. I think reloading the floor every time is, like, resetting it. So I think we'll be okay. There we go. I think we'll be okay. If as long as I save before we go down. Yeah, I think that's how I did it. Yeah, because then I would use the diary too for when I made it to the floor. So then that way I knew exactly where to find the tool. It was a tool back then. When we were down here that long ago. No, but I'm glad to know where it's at. Thank you. This is my fault. I said that we should make it to level 10 without a problem, and I lied. I lied as I tend to do. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Easy go. Easy go. Not that easy. Okay. Please? Please! I'll take a little bit I can get. I love how much medicine I have sitting at home. And none of it was rot. I missed every single one of them, by the way. Just in case if y'all were keeping track. Completely missed. Okay, so this is level 10. So at the rate that the rocks have been here, I don't think we need to worry about there being too many. Why is there a cow? Well, this ain't good. Are you not taking hits? I'm fine. Okay, I don't want to save over 1. I want to save over 2. So there's quite a few more rocks than we've seen so far, so that's not great. I know. I know. Okay. No. Okay. I guess we gotta take this 3 rows at a time, huh? Should've brought medicine. Just barely enough again. The worst part is that it might not even be here. That is gonna be the worst part. I don't even know how far down I've gone at this point. Okay. I think we've gone down 9. Or, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think we've gone down 3. Or 9. Now we would have gone down 12. If I can actually get all of this. I ain't even seeing a bottom to the bottom yet. Well, cool, we didn't make it all the way through 12. I might just bounce out, honestly. I might bounce out and then just come back with 3. I think that was about relatively how far I got. Yeah, I might. I, again, did not really think it'd be this bad. So it's 100% on me. I think it's because I mostly forgot how much it takes to... Even though, obviously, it still only takes 2 stamina or fatigue, whatever it is, to knock out the animals, it's still a lot. It is still a lot. And obviously the animals also knock down my stamina and fatigue when I get hit by them. We only did half. I would say by the time I do this, we would have only done half. And I haven't even done, technically, like, that 4th row. Okay. How high is it? Yeah, it's not actually that high up. I think I'll do it. I think I'll try. And if it doesn't show up, then I'll just bite the bullet, leave, because I mean, honestly, we only got here. We only went down 10 levels. That's not bad. So we just need to go down 10 levels again. Which, you know, it does say, if you guys didn't fully understand it when I read it off, the mine level has to end with 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah. So, like, it can be level 10. If you're lucky. It can be level 10. Because it ends with 10. I just don't think we're lucky. And then, of course, my dumbass didn't bring medicine when I thought I wouldn't need it. I apparently had forgotten my entire struggle with the mine because it had been that long. And I should have never forgotten the struggle. I think if anything, the mining part in any Harvest Moon game tends to be a struggle. Oh my god. You know what? We'll pass out. We didn't get it. We clearly didn't get it. Well, I mean, I'll see if I stand up with it when I wake up, but I don't think we got it. No, we did not. So I'll just load up this and leave. Hello. I'll load up this and leave. I tried. I gave it a shot. Did what I could. Oh, I don't have any of the accessories right. I got nothing right. Hey guys, surprisingly enough, you still need medicine or stuff that helps raise your fatigue and everything when you're in that mine, as little as you have to go. $250. I promise the next few times that we do the mine, it'll be a little bit better. But you guys can definitely plan on nothing but mines because it's winter again. It's been a hot minute since we've been. I didn't get out. And it's been a hot minute since we've been in there, so there's no reason not to show off the wish mechanic. Even though on a normal day, I would not care about getting this wish because there's nothing there that I need. You do? If you are marrying the Harvest Goddess, you do need to do this, though, because the get an item that I'm going to be getting from her, that is an important item because you need to... I don't know if it's something that you need to sell or just have to give to her, but it's something that you need. So enjoy that, all that work in the mines, if you're wanting to marry her. Partially the reason why I didn't want to marry her, because one of the simple requirements, one of the main requirements for her is selling one of everything possible in the game. Which is such ass. Oh, today was Tuesday, but it was snowing. I was thinking I screwed up on trying for Lumina and Rock. Okay, shut up. Just fish. Cool, that's not a fish. Oh no! Is it... It might be the season for a special fish here. And it's gonna fuck me up on just catching regular fish. Which sucks because this was the one place that was actually catching large fish more consistently than others. Oh my god, it's a medium fish. Don't matter. We're back to rotten luck. Or no luck. No luck it is. Oh! Another random thing about switches and stuff. Did everybody see that Animal Crossing was getting an update? Large fish! Did everybody see that Animal Crossing was getting a large update? Or not a large update. I'm thinking of the large fish that I'm staring at, but getting an update. I am pretty interested in it, for sure. I do not believe I will be streaming it, though. I don't remember when it said that the update was supposed to come out, but it is a new free big update. I keep saying big update. It's a new free update. That's all I can really say. That's all I should be saying. Okay. Okay. Nice garbage. I'm a little paranoid of... Oh, I'm doing good. I should have done this, though. Yeah, let me pull that out. It's about time to say hello to the girl. Hello, I'm so glad that we could still meet at this time. I know. I was definitely sleepy on Saturday when the time went back. Oh my god, yeah, I also meant to say that too on my stream on Saturday. Was just like a little reminder to people that the clocks were gonna go back. Totally forgot. Now, this save is only for the weather, not for whatever Thomas may ask us. It is only for the weather. I promise. Okay, because whatever he asks us, we're gonna do it. At least I hope it's something that we can do. I love the fact, ooh, it's 8 o'clock. Fuck, will he be there? Uh-oh, hold on, before we get too invested. Uh-oh. Will he still be out there? Okay, that's a bonus. Nick, I have a favor to ask you, you know, friend to friend. Well, the thing is that I had a little wager with the mayor from the next town over. Peach must be delivered there by the end of the day. I asked Mineral Town's ranch owner, but they said no. So I want to ask you to get it for me. You are the only one I could ask. Please, my reputation depends on this. What do you think? Will you accept my offer? Accept. You'll accept my offer? You are the best! As usual, I will pick up the shipment around 5. Please hand it over then. Well, that is everything. We've got peaches. We got plenty of peaches. Alright, now I don't feel so bad about watering everything. I thought for a second because of us waking up later, it might have actually screwed up that quest. Maybe if, like, you woke up way too much later, it probably would have. Or the mayor just... Because he gets turned down from the female farmer in Mineral Town, he just stands outside your house watching you sleep, waiting for you to wake up so he can ask for the favor. That's probably what he does. He is a weirdo. And technically he can get away with that shit here because there's no cop here like there is in Mineral Town. Creeper. Okay, that means we can't go to bed early. So that means we'll just sit in the spa all day, together! We'll all have a good time! And then we'll sadly be doing mining stuff. But next time we will bring, like I said, all of our medicine. Or at least a 99 stack of it. So we can survive. Please. I guess YouTube, you could also let me know in a comment. No, I'll keep it to what it was. I was gonna let you guys decide on if we should get down to one chicken coop and the rest of it be barns. But no, I'll keep it to how I said. Where it's either we get the wool or we don't. Because I'm thinking if we don't get the wool before the end of winter, I will do it. But if we do, then I feel like we have a chance of actually getting it about the same time that we'd finish maybe catching 50,000 fish, which we clearly haven't done. I got some fish, and we still didn't get that Sprite, so that's also great. And every day I water here, I also realize I'm still nowhere close to 50,000 squares of water. Which kind of seems insane to me. But it is a lot. And technically, it is also a set amount that I do every day. Because how many is this right now? It's 8, 16, 32, 38, 42, 45, 8, 51, 54. 54 times 3 is 2 carry 162. So if we were just basing it off this alone, 162 a day plus 30 days. I'm not doing the math on that one. Hold on. 4,860. And just based on that alone, that is like... That's so many months. 10... Probably, like, about 12 months. So that's, like, 2 years. I should have had that by now. I feel like I should have had that by now. Because of... At least with me still having crops in other... I did have rainy days. I don't know. I feel like I should have had it. Oh my god, a possible wool happening? 300 wool? Oh my god, I am still mad that I can't get the stocking from Nina because my mailbox don't work. I love that an entire event and thing to do with one of the characters is blocked out because you don't have a mailbox. Good job, Natsume. You look pretty clean. Let's go. Can it happen? Can it be? I feel like this one chicken in particular always bugs out my game. It says that I got medium wool, but trust me, when I get it in my hand, it is large wool. But it bugs out every time. And I think it is that same sheep. Clearly we didn't get the wool thing again. I suffer. That's all I do is suffer. All this stuff is too much. I don't even remember getting the other animation. I think I'll be okay to finish out this barn, bounce, and then come back. was about to say, watch me pass out again. And ruin a whole day, including the bear. That would be funny. Not really. It would be funny. At least we do have a little bit less to wait because we did wake up 2 hours later. $10.40. And then we can finish our animals and then give gifts because I don't want to. I don't want to screw that up. And at least knowing how you can still increase your friendship with Leia with only giving her 1 item a week. At least in, like, general terms of everybody else that you talk to in the game. If you are just having, like, a really busy day or week with things that you need to do, you know that you'll still be able to... It should work for everybody. That you only need to speak to them once to either increase friendship or at least maintain the friendship level that you're at. If you care about maintaining your friendship levels. I really don't. I kind of just live off the fact of getting them to where I need them to be and then forgetting about them. Which I know is a great, obviously great trait to have when playing these games. But I can definitely say it is more because of when you play the newer games, Story of Seasons, or most farming simulator games, I think, nowadays, they don't have friendship decay anymore, which is pretty freaking nice. They just made everybody have ADHD and basically object permanence to where... Well, not object permanence. Definitely more... I don't want to say it's just ADHD alone, but I'm pretty sure it is a thing with ADHD where they don't... And it's probably autistics too, which is why... A neurodivergent thing. I'll put it that way. A neurodivergent thing where even if we're not talking to somebody with them all the time or seeing them all the time, especially with friends that are across states, across countries, across ponds, even though we're not talking to them all the time, we still acknowledge them being a friend, and if we do talk to them again, no matter how long it's been, for the most part, we act like we just talked to them yesterday and we didn't lose any kind of friendship points. Based on, like, game stuff. We haven't lost any friendship points with them. So that is exactly the same kind of mentality that happens with the farming simulator games that let you have your friendships stay at the level that they're at without needing to talk to them every day. I do also understand the people, though, that need that conversation every day, or something. Maybe not every day, but, like, something to make it feel like you still acknowledge them, acknowledge their existence. There are people like that, too. That, oh god, I picked up the egg. That need that reassurance that you clearly still remember them. And you still want to talk to them and stuff like that. Yeah, that's about a good way to explain it. Because I'm absolutely great at it. Imagine if I got the 10,000 gifts just naturally. Even though I know in my heart of hearts I will never get that where I'm currently at. So I think after this week of giving the sprite gifts, I might stop giving him gifts. Because 1240. Because I think I did get confirmation with that, seeing the give me an HS medal, which increases my casino medals. I think that is confirmation that I understood it wrong. If you give level 1 turn, apparently it increases your gold and your casino medals. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it's been doing. It has been increasing my gold and casino medals. It doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while, like we saw on the very first day of recording today, he did say that. 1, 2. So, yeah. I'll at least finish giving it out gifts today, but I'm done. I'm done making curry rice for that little shit. Because it didn't work. I misunderstood it and thought too highly of what it could be. I was hoping like it could help me with winning more medals with everything. But now that I know that this particular version of the game that I have has the fish glitch, I don't particularly need anything else to help me. I just need money, and I can have as much money as I want in winter. 310. I will definitely stop after the next one, because I want to make sure I'm there as soon as Thomas gets there. And I give him the... I didn't even grab the peach. I need to make sure I grab the peach. And 420. So we need to sit in this spring 110 more times before we can unlock that sprite. I could not tell you how far we are away from the 50,000 water, 50,000 squares of land watered, 50,000 fish caught. Don't know. Obviously, we know how far we are away from the 100,000 yams. Impossibly far. So very far. Alright, where's my peaches? Perfect. Alright, Mayor. Oh, this is what I want. It figures you really are a remarkable person. I will go to the next town now. I want to give this to you. Please take it. Oh yeah, golden lumber. It's called gold lumber. It's very valuable. Yeah, you're sure leaving. You're sure leaving pretty quick, buddy. And we can add that to our meat. Oh, I still have 22 of them sitting in here. That's helpful. That's helpful to know. Alright. Oh, I guess I could... I'll wake up and then I'll check the calendar. Because for the most part, we are going to be spending time in the mine, which will slow up winter incredibly. Just as a reminder of how much slower it will go. Oh my god. Winter Thanksgiving. Get chocolate from girls. I believe we're only going to get chocolate from one. Starry Night Festival's still sad. Okay, so yeah, I might try out. Might be here for the Winter Thanksgiving, but I don't think we're going to get very far because we're going to be doing mines anyway. Or at least I'm not going to do much. Yeah, I probably won't do much skipping. I'll probably just wait until we can get the Wonderful Stones, and then after we get the Wonderful Stones, I'll go back to skipping days. So then that way we can try to get that wish and see how it goes. And see what item it is. I think I kind of remember whatever item it is. I think it's just something that's called, like, the Harvest Goddess Present or something weird like that. Either way, I'll try for the Wonderful Stones. I'll probably give... I will say I will give it 2 parts. If we don't find a Wonderful Stone in at least 2 parts, because how long it takes for me to do the mines, I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll just move on. But I will give it a hearty try for people who wanted... There were some people that asked if I was going to be going into the 4th mine at all or doing anything about it. Well, I am, but I'm not going to give it more than a 2-part try, to be fair. Because I already did enough RNG with the mines, I don't want to do anymore. So we'll see how that goes next part. Thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this very slow start and mistake of not bringing medicine. At least we got to give stuff to trick-or-treaters, and we gave Thomas a peach. So yes. Thank you again for all your support in these videos. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate it very much. Maybe I will see you in the next part when we mine. See ya.